Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to dive again into the world of cream-based makeup, and I just thought I'd share with you, I'm going to try to get ready with this that I found on Amazon for like $6.99. I'll find the info and put it in the description box. It is it's called 3D Contour Artist Cream Palette, and it's, as you can see, it's got like bronze contour colors, kind of concealer, maybe a highlight and blush. I'm even going to try to get a lip out of this. So, and again, if you are new here or this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, first of all, thank you and welcome. And secondly, about me, I am 52 years old with oily skin. I was a longtime user of Bare Minerals, and I'm not here to bash Bare Minerals. I still like it, but I've just started to make the shift recently to using cream-based products, some of those pure pigments without a lot of extra color, because I think overall it makes my skin look better, and I have found that it doesn't make me oilier than I was previously. And I was always trying so hard to mattify my face with a lot of powders and foundations, etc. So I've been kind of stockpiling some cream products, and this is one of my newest finds. So let's see how this goes. I am not even going to use primer today. I'm just going to use this, the stuff that's in here. This is kind of new for me too. I dabbed in it a little bit when I first got it. No, I can't get it open. Whoops. Okay. So here's the closer look at what this is. It's by Ruby Kisses. You can see I kind of swatch my fingers in some of these. I don't know if I'm going to use all the things that are in here, but we'll do my best. Kind of the brushes I always use. I got this new Real Techniques brush that I use for like cream blushes and bronzers and things. And in that kit, it was like a face kit by Real Techniques. I'm going to use this for like the concealer. And this is my Tarte brush here that I like for concealer as well. So let's go. So I think I will first tackle my under eye area. As you know, I have this, well, you may not know if you haven't seen a video before, but I found like I'm trying to use peachier tones and very little under eye. I'm not trying to put too much on because it's going to crease, and you can't convince me that nothing's going to crease. I mean, it is what it is. We're of a certain age. So I am going to take a little bit of this, and it's going to be a little scary looking, I'm sure, because it's quite orange. And my mirror's over here. I need to look at it so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to kind of put down some of the peachy color. Ooh, it's really orange. Okay. And then I need to do something about that. So I'm going to top it with I think this color here, and hopefully I can like make this work. It's really like, I think it's bad allergy season here, and I feel like my under eyes have been puffier than normal and all that, so there's only so much I can do. Now I do like to really brighten up the inner corners because I think that's where it gets darkest. So now I'm switching to my fingers. I'm going right in and gonna do a little bit more. Stop. This eye always gives me problems. It's where I get like allergy, puffy, and I feel like that eye looks worse, but I can't help it. Now I'm just going to switch over to, I'm again going with kind of a no foundation approach to this. So I'm just going to pick out what is more like concealery I'm making these words. Concealer type spot concealing, and I'll blend it out. So, and looking at this palette, I think it's going to be some of this and maybe some of this that I don't know that I'm going to use that. That looks really pretty yellow to me. And I don't know if I'm going to use that. We'll see. Remains to be seen. But I'm going to really focus on these two colors to kind of spot conceal. So, and I'm using this brush again. And I'm just gonna go where I would normally do my little CoverGirl stick concealers. So I'm first just gonna kind of dot things on with this brush, but then I'm gonna switch over to my Tarte brush that I always use. I need to stop, and I need to blend out with my other brush that I'm used to using. Okay, so I'm just kind of taking a step back, assessing the situation. you may be looking at this like, whoa, you need to add foundation. And, you know, maybe. I actually saw a video the other day about comparing American makeup to French makeup. And apparently this is more of a French way, you know, letting the skin come through. I mean, I have discoloration and things, but again, I'm 52 and I actually think it looks better, and especially in person. That's one thing I've always maintained. Yeah, a lot of makeup looks great on camera, and if that's your purpose or game, you know, so be it. I totally get it. But you just running around day-to-day life, working in person, which is something I have to do, I don't want all that heaviness. I just kind of want to look pulled together, professional, and I just think it actually looks better with some of my skin showing through. I'm not trying to fool people into thinking I'm 30 years old, right? So I'm just trying to look polished, put together with kind of a glow, and not like I'm trying to cover and mask a bunch of oil. So anyway, enough about that. So I'm not going to like cover all the discoloration is what I'm saying. When you put on blush and bronzers and all that stuff, that's stuff you're adding on as well, right? On that, where like that's where my discoloration is. Anyway, I don't know if that made sense. So anyway, I'm assessing the situation, and I just think I might need to add a little bit more in a couple areas here where just want to even things out, because this is definitely a little bit different than the CoverGirl. And if I had to say how it's different, I think it's thinner consistency. So whereas the CoverGirl stick concealer, just like I put it on and it kind of sticks there and I really have to blend it out. This, I feel like when I put it on, it almost like just kind of fades in. So I don't know if I'm using more or what, but that's kind of first impression. Not all bad, but that's kind of, and like the spot I really do want to conceal right there. See how it does. So I might do a little bit of contour today because, and this is what I like about this palette in particular, is this to me is a natural contour shade. This is a natural bronzer shade because in the realm of color, which something I'm very interested in, is that contours and shading, which is really what contour is, are naturally cooler colors. Like shading, if you look in nature, I like to paint, so like this applies to watercolor and things like that. Contour colors are naturally cooler toned, whereas a bronzer would be a warmer tone, you know, like where the sun hits you naturally, you know, or things like that. So this contains both of those, which is nice. So I want to use both of those for the purpose of this video. Although I'm not a huge like contour person, I'll give it a go. So what brush do I want to use for this? I'm going to use, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use this just because I think I think cream products need this like denser consistency. I was gonna use the powder, the brush that I would use for powder, but I don't think it has enough oomph, if you know what I mean. So, okay, I'm gonna go in with what I call the contour color. And just take a little bit first because you can always add more, but be harder to take off. So going up fairly high, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it up here with the big old forehead. It's all about blending. At the end of the day, you can kind of blend away mistakes, so to speak, or those happy little accidents, as Bob Ross would say. But I mean, I think really the same applies to makeup. So I'm just gonna start with that. That is like the contour cooler color. So I'm putting that where I would want contour versus bronzing. Now, I'm going to go in with the bronzier color and do bronze. Darker than I would normally bronze. Yeah, it is. So, and I'm just trying to blend the two together, both sides together. Now with bronzer, I always try to do a little bit of a touch right across where the sun hits. I think it provides kind of a youthful glow. And then it's hard to get a little bit of this. This kind of scares me. I'm gonna just kind of go over top, right underneath where I did the contour, just to blend the two together. I'm gonna stop with the bronzer, and now I'm gonna use this peachy color that I put under my eye, and I'm gonna use it also as a blush. Again, putting some across the nose, on top of that bronzer. I'm doing a cross between brushing, stippling, because I don't want to smear around everything else I already have on my face. But I don't know. I feel like I can tell when I look in here to the phone that it, like when I look at this, I feel like it's starting to bring color back into my face, things like that. So I'm gonna stop with this color. And one thing I'll do is now assess again and see if I need to add back any concealer anywhere, maybe. So just assessing the situation. Sometimes it's good to take a step back, and if anything sticks out at you from a distance, same goes with painting. You know, take a squint, take a step back, see, but to really see what I'm doing, I gotta either scoot way up, which, sorry, on the zoom in. I don't really know what to do with this. I'm not a big highlight person, but I'm gonna see what this looks like. I can't even see it. Oh, toe cramp. Okay, taking the same brush, I'm just gonna take some of this and see what happens. Not much. You know, I was gonna do something else on my eyes, but I'm feeling like, well, I might as well like go for it. Maybe I'm gonna put this on my lips so that this is truly becoming a one-stop palette. All right. I don't know about this on my lips, but it is a little orange, but with a little gloss or something on top, it could work. So I'm actually gonna put, I've got my trusty favorite, all-time favorite Rimmel lipstick, Moisture Renewed to Nude or Not to Nude in shade 125. I don't know if it's still made, but it's like, it is very moisturizing and feels good. It doesn't last the longest, but it's okay. It's just this perfect nude, kind of got a pearlescent glow to it. So not bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna surround. Okay. So I'm gonna attempt my eyes. I'm a little worried about this on my eyes only because I think it might be a little too, like I might need, I don't know if I have enough grip on my eyelid, for lack of a better description, but we're gonna give it a go. I think I'm just gonna focus on the bronzer and contour color. I think I'm gonna start with the contour color and see what I think. So here we go. So I'm going in with this one right here on my eye. See what I think. Now again, my eyes are like a bluish, grayish, greenish color. You know, you could focus, and I actually think I'm just gonna use just that contour color. Do I wanna even add the bronze? Why not? I'm gonna add that in the lower section. Wait, I need a different brush. You know what? I almost think I need my fingers, but we're gonna make this work. Okay, putting this just in the outer corner. I'm really going off script here. I was not gonna do this. I had a whole eyeshadow palette I was gonna use, but I'm going for it with this thing. Okay, well, while I'm at it, the color I haven't used in this palette is this. So why not? Now I'm gonna add this across. Okay, that's a little more yellow than I was ready for. Well, okay, it's okay, it's okay. We will blend it out. It was a bit heavy-handed, but you know, I think we can blend and it'll be okay. See, it's okay. Actually, kind of like it. This isn't bad. And then I'm gonna use this white color that, is that what I'm gonna do? Wait, what is this one? Okay, no, I'm gonna use this one in the inner corner. I'm going crazy. And see, yeah. Whoa, too much on that side, so balance it out. All right. Gotta be careful with your fingers with this stuff, especially if you're putting on your eyes, because it can come off kind of heavy-handed, but it seems to blend nicely with the brush, so all good. And just to top this off, why not? I will use the final, like the white kind of sheeny color. Okay, lightly of Needle or Millicent. I'm just using this. I don't even have powder out here, but I'm sure there's powder left on this that I'm just gonna kind of swipe under the eye, and there, makes me feel a little bit better. I don't know what's on there, but, and I dampened this before I started this video, and I'm doing this all backwards, but I just feel like pressing some things in. This has gotten me all out of sorts. Setting spray, still got a little bit left of this Care Bears Wet n Wild, so do that. Although I don't even know if this is necessary with all this cream stuff on my face. My spoolie. And final step, mascara. And I have to get up really close. I think that this little palette is a great investment if you are, like me, mature skin and looking to incorporate more cream-based products into your face, which essentially what I'm doing is trying to put less overall on my face, let more of my skin, let more of the glow come through, because I do think it actually looks better. Just a personal opinion. Yes, I still like makeup and I will do more makeup on occasion, but if you're looking to get started and you don't want to buy a bunch of separate, different products, this might be something worth considering, because you can get away with, you have really everything you need. I did everything. Eyes, face, eyes, lips, you saw it. So it's definitely doable. The only thing it doesn't have, obviously, is mascara. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, and also, if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate if you hit like, and I'll go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to follow along on my journey. I have plans to make a video about my weight loss and that journey as well. So let me know if you have any questions about this product, or if you have a favorite cream product that I haven't used or talked about yet. Please put it in the comments below, and also put in the comments if there's anything else that you would like to see a video made of. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.